This is a point cloud created using photographs taken by a drone on November the 1st. So you can see the existing house and the structure for storage of a vehicle and the driveway coming onto the lot and a kind of a flat area on the lot. Of interest is the bedrock geology and the topography on the site. So you see these small bedrock bluffs, and you can also see that there are a series of nearly vertical faces or open joints running across the site. And so that dominant joint set is a fabric in the rock type that's controlling the behavior of that rock. There's another joint set that runs this way, also nearly vertical. So this joint set, and then there's a third discontinuity set, which is the caused by the foliation in this gneiss. This rock type is gneiss and it's got a foliation, and the foliation is gently dipping towards the Okanagan Lake. So those three sets of discontinuities break the rock up into kind of large block shapes, prismatic shapes. And in this area here, there's a void, probably caused by the last stage of the most recent glaciation, plucking out one of those big blocks and hauling it away. I'm going to turn on the northern property line for this site. So those two yellow lines are approximately where the property line is on the northern part of the lot, with this corner right at this survey stake, this orange survey stake. And then now I'm going to add in a recommended setback for any footings or foundations for new construction on the lot. So this yellow line is the recommended setback. And so there's a distance between the crest of this little rock bluff and the recommended setback. And then setback has a dog leg and then another dog leg, and it comes back to the property line up here. So this dog leg in this area is to keep away from this relatively loose rock in this area. So there's a large block here that's moved away, and this block here is probably a little bit loose. So don't want any foundations near that. So we're setting it back from the crest. Now, that setback is at a substantially lower elevation than the current top of this filled portion on the lot. But it does give the opportunity to put in a stepped construction, whether it be for pool or for a home. You could have a lower elevation tucked into the hillside with a higher elevation up top. This area here has got a bunch of big boulders, some sort of fill in there. It's got a small little stacked rock retaining wall. There's evidence that all of that is unstable and is moving. All of that needs to be removed if there's going to be any foundation put in this section of the lot. So basically excavated down, hopefully to bedrock, and reestablish a properly compacted, stable slope. Even the bricks forming this patio in here show lots of signs of settlement and deformation. Again, probably because of the little bit of fill that's in here wasn't appropriate fill and wasn't adequately compacted. The setback comes up to this location largely because there's a culvert roughly here, and the water flowing under this road travels through the lot, through this area here. So I'm just keeping any potential footings or foundations for anything back away from that sort of natural drainage channel. One final thing of note, tucked back in this corner here, right here, that is the top of an old water well that's drilled on this site. So I'm probably going to have to do some test bitting to figure out the depth of fill in this area for any footings, and then come up with the architectural plan that fits with the topography of the site.